Hey guys, this is Hawkeye. I am back here at Lone Star Lake, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of testing on catching catfish in this lake, particularly in the late evening and especially at night, because actually I was asked by one of the beta testers just to see if it would work, because according to him they said they've got it up and working. So I think it's worth a shot, since that's the type of fishing I would like to do more than anything else. But as you can tell, it's only like 2:31 p.m. in the daytime. Got a couple of guys out, well actually a guy and a lady out here fishing with me here. But I have turned off the chat so that it's not taking up room on my screen. I hope they don't think I'm just ignoring them. But before I go any further, I'm going to go ahead and let you know what we're going to be fishing with. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and switch over here, and we're going to be using my first rod on my in my pack here. Now this one I just recently purchased. It's an Omnifloat, 11 foot by 5 inch. I think it's a level 7 you have to reach to get that one. This one's really good for catching the catfish. It won't have any problems with snags or breaking. I like to use the 0.005 inch braid, and also the 0.008 fluoroline works really well too. You can use either one, it really doesn't matter. I will say the chubby bobber is very important to use here, because well, anything other than that, it's just not going to support the weight of your cut bait if you happen to use it. Now the lead length needs to be probably between about 75 and 85, and that's because this lake does not go up to 99. I have tried it at 99 and it just lays on the bottom. And for some reason 81's always been a lucky number in this lake for me. Happen to be using a number 2 hook. That's probably the smallest you can use for the catfish, but you can use the 1/0 or the number 1. That'll work. Even a 2/0 if you happen to have one. But everything else, pretty standard stuff. And as far as baits I'm going to be using, these guys will go just up for about anything, honestly. They'll go for obviously the small cut bait will basically limit the amount of other fish that might bite on the line. Now you can catch them with trout with cheese, but you may also catch bluegill, and you can catch them with dough balls, but then you might also catch bluegill and possibly crappie. Or in some cases I even caught, I think, a green sunfish down deep, which is surprising. And pet food, then again, you can catch the red ear sunfish. Actually, you pretty much catch them with any one of these. I have caught them with every one of these baits. So basically, if you're just focusing on catfish, small cut bait's the way to go. But if you're earlier in the game, you probably have to start with cheese or dough balls or pet food. Alright, let's see. I've been really doing well with the number 2 hook, so I think I'm going to stick with that. Now, I do have a bigger fish keeper now, so I can keep a lot more fish in here. As you can see, I've been doing some bass grinding, so getting a lot of XP and cash. Alright, let's see. We're going to go ahead and go back to the map here. Now you want to go over here to, oh, what's this one called? Oh, it doesn't say. Let's see. That doesn't say the peg on here. It should be well, this is the damn road, I know that. This is just where the dock is. But we're going to go ahead over here by the dock. That's my first place that we're going to be fishing at. So let's get over there. That's where I happen to be. Now we are going to have to advance time, because alright, we're going to go ahead and forward time. We're going to take it to about 7 p.m. Now you could start catching about 5 p.m. on a sunny day, which is, well, wait a minute. Looks like it's now cloudy. It's hard to tell. This thing keeps changing. Alright, we'll go ahead and forward at 8 p.m. anyway. I think we'll be alright. There's two ladies out here. Alright, let's switch over to our other rod. Now everything should be set, but we're going to start with a different bait here. I'm going to start with the first bait you have accessible to you to fish for these guys. That would be the cheese. And we'll give ourselves a little shot at that with the cheese. Now you need to send it out here about probably between 120 to about 90 feet. Now it's going to be at a slight tilt. It always seems to be that way at this lake. I'm not sure why that is. But I'm going to take the reel speed to the lowest setting. I think I'm going to turn my drag up a little bit. Now the good thing is, if the night fishing is working, the cheese should only get the catfish. We shouldn't have to worry about getting other species so much. Okay, we're getting a bite. Now they'll probably suddenly attack it real quick here, so there it goes. Whoa. Okay, I think we've got... We might have us our catfish this time. Okay, I might want to take the drag down just a little. That was close to snapping. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Much better. So, there you go with cheese. Alright. Let's switch over to dough balls. I think these and pet food, I think you can pick up about the same time. But the nice thing about this is that you've got a good chance of getting the smallmouth buffalo too while you're out there. Which isn't a bad thing, because they bring in a lot of cash and a lot of XP. Now the best thing for the smallmouth buffalo are peas, but you have to be quite a bit higher in level to get those. Alright, I think we got us... Well, I'm not sure, honestly. Could be either one. I'm thinking we might have a smallmouth here. Maybe not. It might be a catfish. Nope, it's a smallmouth buffalo. There you go, see, but 49. Not too bad, huh? Yeah, these are good for grinding too, for XP. They got a lot of XP. Let's keep that guy. See if we can't get us a catfish this time. There we go. Took him a minute. Okay, this one's big. This one's big. Let's bring her in here. Drag him over this way. See if we can't wear him out. Yep, another smallmouth buffalo. Good size one too, almost 3 pounds. Alright, well it seems like we're just getting the smallmouth with that bait this time. Let's try the pet food here. Good old pet food. Now, I will have pretty strong odds of getting a red-eared sunfish with this. But usually it's like every other one. It'll be like red ear, catfish, red ear, catfish. Alright, we're getting something there. And the problem is the red ear like to be near the bottom too. And something's after it. There we go. Think it could be actually a big red ear or a small catfish, but I think it's a catfish. Yeah, it's catfish. There you go. 31. £1.5 young channel catfish. Yeah, they don't come any bigger than this as far as I know, unless they've changed it. I've never seen a regular sized catfish come out of here. The only trophies I know of are bluegill. Maybe crappie. I'm not positive about that though. Whatever might be out there. Whoa. Thought for a minute something was interested. I think it was a snag. There we go. Let's see. Alright, let's put the prime meat for catfish on here, this small cut bait. This is their favorite candy. I'm telling you. Also weighs a lot more than the other baits. That's why I got a larger cast on that. So I'm going to reel this in just a little bit. He's playing with it, what he's doing. Okay, he got more serious that time. Come on, there we go. Okay, I'm not messing with him this time. Come on. Come on in here, you. There you go. About a pound. I'll go ahead and keep him. Try this again. Might be a little closer this time. No, that's about the same. Okay, I think I'm getting a bite already, but I'm not 100% positive. It seems to be the way they do it. They just kind of peck it and then they'll just grab it. If you don't yank up quick, they will steal your bait. Big as you please. Come on. Come on, you chump. What's wrong with you? There you go. See? That's what you gotta do. You gotta insult them. Just give them a little insult and they'll take them off. There we go. Oh, he's nice. He's almost 2 pounds. Alright guys, I am going to have to either release some fish or quit for the day, unfortunately. I have filled up my fish keeper, but I'm might be better off just to release some less worthy fish here. Well, there's really not much I can release, guys. I have got a lot of fish in my net, and I am completely filled up here. So, well, guess this is about as late as we can do this. We're going to have to go ahead and advance to the next day. Sorry about that. Alright guys, it is the next night. It is 9 p.m. and we are going to test to see whether or not we can do the night fishing that they keep swearing up and down that we can do. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we're gonna try it. Now we're going to basically throw it out about the same distance that we were catching them at before, about 190 feet. Now if this was the real thing, guys, these catfish should be a lot closer into shore, because that's what they do. They move in to feed at night. They go out in the deep holes during the day. But I'm going to start out there, and then I'll kind of test around a little bit. There's going to be a lot of cut spots here, so I do apologize, but I don't want you to just be sitting there staring at the screen while I'm trying to figure out where these guys are, or if they're even here. I really didn't get it out far enough that time. Let me cast out just a little further. Take it out to about... well, that's probably too far. Oh yeah, that's too far. Let's take it in about 90, 94 is good. That's a good distance for now. We'll go ahead and sit here and wait and see if anything has any interest. If nothing does, then I'll reel in little bits at a time. You will have to go through all that. If I get a bite, I'll bring it back. Alright guys, I have been fishing for quite a while in the dark, and to be perfectly honest, nothing has bitten. I've tried both sides of this dock. I have tried way out at 130 feet all the way up to about 15 feet off the dock. Not so much as a nibble. I fished at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 11 o'clock. This is midnight right now. Now, if I was fishing like this for real, this was one of the best times I used to catch catfish. Usually between about midnight and 2 a.m. Nothing. So, I'm not thinking that they've got the night fishing established. But I'm going to give us a little bit longer of a shot, and once morning hits after 5 a.m. if I get a bite, then I know that they have done nothing. So I'll bring it back then unless something happens. Alright guys, it is now 5 a.m. in the morning, 5:01 actually. I've tried this pretty much all night and nothing has happened. Now, I don't know if that's going to change now that the clock has changed to 5:01, but we'll see. I'll be a son of a gun. Well, there you go, guys. Night fishing does not work here at Lone Star. Now, I can't say that about the other lake. I can't say that about Mudwater, but it does not work here. There's your proof. Oh well, guys. DDVS, I'm sorry, but it does not work. Anyway guys, if you want to see more of these episodes, please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe. And next time I will be back at Mudwater River, and we're going to try catfishing there, and we're going to try night fishing there. So hopefully it'll work there. It'd be nice if it works somewhere. Anyway guys, I'll see you later. Bye bye. Catfish Master.